All right, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of our trading challenge. Within new, I want to appreciate everyone, and I want to thank you guys for the support you have shown to me and for following through. So today we are going to be continuing in our journey. Remember, the target is for us to get to $5,000 at the end of 1 month. So I just want to also clarify something. So there are certain things I'm going to be doing. Today is the day 2. On the day 10, every 10 days, I am going to increase our target per day. Okay. So for now, we are going to be running with 2% every day for the next 10 days. After the completion of the 10th day, from the 11th day, I will now set another target that I will be achieving every single day. And if you look at my screen right now, you will see that the strategy I use on the last trading session is not the same strategy on my screen. That's because I told you guys that in pocket option, you need to have winning strategies. Okay. Winning strategies are going to produce the best result for you. And as I told us also, I said there are certain strategies that are not good based on certain time frame. Okay. So our last session, it was over an hour. So I do not want us to spend over 1 hour trading today. So I'm going to reduce our trade time to 1 minute. So that's why I have chosen a strategy that is palatable, that work well with 1 minute. So I'm using the Bollinger Band. I'm using I have about 3 moving averages here. A moving average of 100, which is this one here. The white one here. This moving average shows me the overall trend, the overall market direction. Why this here, we have the moving average of 5. All of them are smooth SMA. Okay, have the moving average of 5, have the moving average of 2. All right, so 2, 5, and 100. Why our Bollinger Band, you put the period at 20 and the deviation is 2. Okay, why this is, we are using stochastic oscillator. We are putting our overbought region at 85 and our oversold region is at 15. So once it gets to 85, we are looking for retracement. But we are looking at, we only take trade in the direction of the trend. You can see as this trend is downward. So we should have taken a trade here. So we don't want to trade against the trend. Rather, we trade with the trend. So let me go into the market and look for a good trade for us to execute. And the time frame I'm using, the chart time frame is 30 seconds, while the trade expiry is 1 minute. So let's look for good opportunity. And that's what I'd like to also make mention is that if you look at this MACD here, the Bollinger Band. So whenever you say price touches the Bollinger Band line, the lower line here, and pushes out, once the price pushes out and these moving averages cross one another, it is a good indication for you to buy, all right, for at least 1 minute. So let's look and let me show us if I find a good trade so I can take trade. So the next thing we need to do, looking at our balance here. So let us tally our balance with our trade manager. So we have 531.87. That's 1.87, so that we can get the accurate reading. Okay, so we are going with 2%. We are still trading with 2%, and that is it. We have a total of 7 sessions to complete. So our first trade is 1.61. 1.61, that is right. So let's watch and see. Okay, I'm going to be taking a trade here. So I just took a trade there. Let's see. Now, the reason I'm taking this trade here is because you can see the momentum here is flipping to the upside, but the crossovers here have not yet taken place. So this is a risky trade, but I still took it. Let's see if we'll come out in profit. If we lose this trade, we still have our trade manager to help us, because we have a total of 8 trades to take. All right, and that is a win for us. So we'll come over here and mark it as a win. As I told us, it is always a good omen to start with a win. So we now change this to 2. Okay, let's look for another opportunity. All right, this is a good time to take a trade in the buy. The reason, you can see it already approaches this. Wow, it approached this, and the momentum should bounce off. But looking at this, I think we took a wrong trade. But let's still watch. Okay, if we lose this, we still have uh more trade to go. Remember, as I told us earlier, I said, when you want to trade, ensure that you have a strategy that will guarantee you a win in at least out of every 4 trades. So we'll mark this as a loss, and the next trade will be 3.37. So mark it as 3.37, 3.37, and we'll take the buy here. The reason I'm taking this buy, you can see that the trend is currently moving sideways, all right, because whenever you see this 100 EMA moving average on a straight cutting through the candlestick, it means that it is consolidating. And looking at that, we will not use this as our yardstick for measuring our trend at that point. What we will now rely on will be this smaller moving average and our stochastic oscillator. So you can see the momentum on the stochastic oscillator is beginning to pick up, and there is already a crossover. So there should be a buy momentum coming in at least for the 1 hour, but this is trade. Anything can still happen. Okay, so I think it's a loss on our side. Let's mark it as a loss. So we'll go with 7.04. 7.04. You can see that momentum just came in now, but that is okay. It's all right. No hard feelings. Okay. I'm taking it by here. Now, the reason I'm taking this buy, this is an impulsive trade I'm taking right now. Okay. I'm taking an impulsive trade, and I don't advise you to do this if you're trading on your own. The reason, because I'm looking at the trend is still upward, but this have not yet reached this Bollinger Band region, but I'm seeing that there is a tendency of reversal from this point because the buy momentum is still strong. Let's hope that buyers can step in way good and push the markets. All right, let's say I think this is going to be a loss on our own side, so we take it as a loss. So when I have a fourth trade, which is 14.68, you don't panic. 14.68. All we need to do is to win one trade out of 8, and then we'll recover. We'll recover our money. So let's then look for a good trade. It is the previous trades I've taken. I would say I was a little bit impulsive. You understand, I didn't quite wait for all this to meet up. You can see, like here now, I can't take a sell position looking at, yeah, I'll take a sell position here. Although if you look, you see that it have not successfully, okay, it have crossed. So I believe this should be a winning trade, but let's see. Let's watch and see if the momentum will go in that direction. As I said, all you need is a win out of your 8 trade. Just have a win. All right. So once you get a win, you should be able to recover all your losses. And let's watch. Let me see how many we have only completed one session. So wow, and that is a win on our end. So we'll mark this as a win. So this session ends. We'll log it in. Our next trade will be 1.62. So we'll go with 1.62. I hope you guys are understanding this. There is no magic in trading. It's all about risk and reward. But when you are working with the trade manager, you are trading with a calculated risk. All right. So that is just it. All right. So this is a good sell. Let's watch. The reason I'm taking a sell here, it's already crossed. It have already touched a Bollinger Band. It have crossed down, and this is already crossed. So I believe it should push downward, but the at the uh we are still in a much uptrend, but I believe we should be able to get a win. Should be able to get a win on this. All right, we should be able to get a win on this. Let's keep watch and hope that we get a win on it. I really want this trade not to last too long. Okay. All right, so it's a win for us. Some trades will test your results. Some trade will take longer time to give you profits, but just trust the system, and that is it. So we have 1.62, the same. Let's look for another opportunity. Mm. Yeah. All right. Still looking for a good trade to take. There is, I think we should be able to get a sell here. Resistance in that region. Let's see. This is a very risky trade. It's a very, very risky trade. And I hope that it just goes in our favor. All right. This is a very risky trade because I'm spotting a resistance in this region. I'm spotting a resistance in this region, and that's why I took that trade. And I hope it goes in my favor because it's a risky trade. So I spotted that resistance in that region, and that was why I took that trade. And it was a sniper entry. So when I spotted this resistance there and I looked at the stochastic oscillator, it was already at overbought. So I knew that there's a high tendency that it will drop, and that is a win for us, guys. So we mark this as a win. So the session ends. All right. So now it is now 1.3.63. So let's go. Let's go. Let's look for another opportunity. This is a good one. So let's take a sell here. Is a good one. You can see that the candles are below this, the 100 moving average, and the momentum, the stochastic oscillator is also it have cross going down, and there is a cross here. So I believe the momentum should move in our favor. That means the price should drop, but let's still watch and see if this will be a winning trade for us or not. Remember, our target for today is just to make 2% of our accounts. We don't need to be greedy. 2% of our accounts every day. By the time we do it and it compounds for the next couple of days. All right, so that is a win for us. We'll go over here and we'll mark it as a win. We'll mark it as a win. We'll click on new session to log it in. So it has been logged in. We just have 2 more trades to complete this session. 2 more trades to complete this session. If you guys are enjoying this trade, if you're enjoying it, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, leave a positive review or a negative review. Anyone, just leave a review so I will know that you are with us. Now, if this is your first time coming across this channel and you're asking, why am I trading this on a demo account and not on a live account? The reason is we are trying to test out this software, this trade manager software. Watch our previous videos so that you understand why. So we are testing it out, and we have given ourselves a 30-day challenge to see if this trade manager can help us to grow our account to at least $5,000 within the next 30 days. After, if we're able to achieve that, we'll now use it on our live account. Okay. All right, so I'm spotting a possible reversal here. The reason there is a cross here and the momentum, you can see that the 100 moving average is showing that the price should go down, and you can see that the stochastic oscillator have crossed. All right, so I've entered a trade for 1 minute, and let's see if we'll be lucky to hit a win on this one. Now, while that is playing on the background, so let me explain this. So we are taking a total of, based on our settings here, we are to take a total of 8 trades, and out of that 8 trade, we're expected to win 1. So that is why you see we have 8 trade and 1 win. So at any point we win 1 trade or we had any winning trade, it will be the completion of that trading session. All right, and that is a win for us. So it's a win. Today we are on a straight marathon. Okay, so it's a win for us. We'll go over here and we'll mark it as a win. All right, so we'll mark it as a win. We are now down to our last session for the day. Our last session for the day. So we have a total of 7 sessions to achieve our 2%, and we have already done 6 sessions. So let's look for trade opportunity for our last trade session for the day. Yeah. Okay. Let's look for trade to take. Oh, this looks good, but let me just try it. I'm not getting that momentum, but let us risk it. This is our last trade anyway. I'm not feeling the vibe looking at we are in an uptrend, but I believe there should be a little reversal, because you see, the market can only push upward for a long time, then it needs to cool off. Okay, so it's pushed up all the way from here. It kept pushing. I believe it should be able to cool off. Now, this is not indicator signal here. This is based on personal experience as a trader. Okay, so when you are trading, you implement both your experience, your year-long experience, and the indicator strategy. So the indicator strategy is okay. If we look at our trading history for today, we had multiple wins. You can see it was a win here, multiple win, and win. That is really good. That's to show you how effective this strategy is. Okay, so out of we're on a marathon win. So what that marks the end of this trading session. We have already achieved our 2% for the day. We have grown our account by 2% again. This is day 2. We have completed the target for day 2, which is 2%. Yes, on our day 1, we did 2%, and now we have done 2%. This account, we started with $500. Is a $500 demo account, and within 2 days, we have officially grown it from $500 to $542, and we are still pushing. So subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel. This is a new territory for me. All right, so forgive me if there is if I'm not keeping to the script as other YouTubers will be doing. This is just I love to do my things raw. I love to be transparent in everything I'm doing. If you enjoy this training, please give us a follow, comment, and subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day.